Hey guys, this is John from Iron Arch Outdoors. Gracie and I are heading over to the camp this morning. We're going to meet with the loggers. They're going to be bringing in their equipment and hopefully start cutting roads sometime today. Finish up with that probably tomorrow, and then putting trees on the ground by this weekend. We're going to do some selective cut timbering in a few spots, but in some other areas we're going to do a clear cut, and it's strictly for deer habitat and wildlife habitat. Anyway, this has been a process. The timber market's been horrible, so they haven't been able to cut. They haven't had any mills that will take it, because most of the timber on my property is soft maple and poplar. There is some red and white oak, some scarlet oak, chestnut oak, but most of it is the poplar and maple. And with the timber market how it's been, just haven't been able to get rid of it, so we've been kind of waiting. But finally some mills are accepting those species, and they're going to start timbering this week. Really excited. But anyway, thanks for hanging out and tagging along, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye bye. Right here is one of the feeding stations that I have for the winter time. As you can see, there's been lots of deer activity through here. They've got it tore up pretty good. They've been bedding in here. There's crap everywhere. Anyway, this feeder is, like I said, this is just a wintertime feed station, and it's typically got corn in it just because I like to keep the carbs to them in the wintertime. But now it's getting spring, and we're going to be doing antler development and fawns and all that stuff. I'm going to more of a protein, and this is something we mix at the house. The grandkids call it Special Yum Yum. It's got soybean, peanuts, corn. It's got a protein pellet. I'm trying to think what else. It's got oats in it, and occasionally I put sunflower seeds in, but there was none at the store when I went this time. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here, waiting on the loggers. So I'm just swapping out food. This right here is some of that flat that we're going to have clear cut. It's right in the bowl of the hollow. If you look up there on the ridge line, there's a field up there, but they cut hay off of it. It's not ag field. This field goes, this flat goes all the way around, way past that point and on around. But it's just got mainly, on this end of it, just got mainly maple and poplar. So we're going to go ahead and clear cut that. If you look down in that hollow right there, that's towards the camp, but that's down there where that winter feed station is that we just left. There's always deer activity up here. They bed up here a lot because it's a bunch of grapevines and pawpaw trees, and it's kind of thick and brushy, but we're going to make it thicker and brushier. This is another one of our wintertime feed stations. I just dumped some corn out. It gets hit pretty hard. You can see up through there, they're coming off the hill, coming down the hill right there. This one, again, is just filled with corn for right now, just because I like to get them carbs in the wintertime, but we're going to switch this one over too.